All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope everyone's fantastic. Welcome to Miz Monday, episode 10 here. Um, Tigers just ended a 10-game homestand where I wanted them to go 7-3. Unfortunately, they went 3-7. Oh boy. Not the video I was hoping to make here this afternoon, but that's the facts. They're 3-7 on their homestand against the Blue Jays, White Sox, and Rangers. Taking 2 of 4 from the Rangers, getting swept by the White Sox, and then losing 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays won, I'll accept. The White Sox was pathetic. That was rock bottom. I think we got outscored like 26-4 or something in that series. It was something insane like that where you're obviously didn't pitch well, but where's the offense? That's kind of like where it's kind of like a head scratcher. It's like what's going on here. But I am going to come to you with an optimistic angle here because Riley Greene, the Tigers' number one prospect, was called up Saturday, and ever since he's been here, we've scored 21 runs in 2 games. Yes, it's a very small sample size, but something feels different. Something feels different that, like, okay, maybe we can get going a little bit here. Because it's been god awful up through you've played 66. We played 66 games so far. So it's been god awful through 66. You're 26-40. I wanted to be, is it 66? Yeah, I'm not a math guy, but yeah, seems about right? Yeah, 66. Because that is right. Because if we would, that's why I wanted 7-3 in the homestand, because you'd be 30-36. But instead, you're sitting at 26-40 with 4 more losses and 4 less wins. That's where it's like, you had a 10-game homestand. You played better at home. You're 8-18 on the road, though, I believe. That is a brutal stat right there. That's through 26 games on the road this year, and you've only won 8 of them. The home record's 18-22, better but not great. We're on the road now for 8-game road trip, East Coast West Coast swing in Boston, starting a series tonight. A 3-game series, day off Thursday, in Arizona over the weekend, in Phoenix, and then we have another off day. Then we're in San Fran for a quick 2-game series, and then we have another off day before we come back for 4th of July weekend. I want to see if this can continue with Riley Greene, the effect that he's brought on this team, because you can't tell me he doesn't have some kind of effect. He comes in, our offense is dead in the water. Then the first 2 games he plays in his big league career, he gets on base, 8 times? I think he had 4 walks, or at least 6 times in his first 2 games. He had 2 hits, and he had 4 walks in his first 2 games. I mean, that's an effect right there. You're getting on base, you're seeing pitches. 6 times through his first 2 games on base. That's impressive. Let's see if this can continue a little bit. It's unfair pressure on him, I know, but he seems like he's ready for the challenge. And this team seems to play better when he's here. I know it's only 2 games, like I said, very small sample size. But I'm excited to see what happens this week, going into Boston, then Arizona for the weekend. Boston's playing really good baseball right now. Tigers have Fado pitching Monday night, Brisky pitching Tuesday night, Scooble pitching Wednesday night. Our 3 best pitchers so far this year by far. If our offense can continue to hit, we have a good chance to win this series. But like I said, Boston's playing well. We need game 1 be huge if we take that tonight. 7-10 first pitch. We'll see what happens though. Miggy's back in the lineup. He's been back in the lineup tonight. He's been hitting. I mean, you got some guys now. Riley Greene seems to be here and bringing energy, which is much needed. I'd like to see Haas catch 2 of these 3 games. Haas needs to catch more and be in the lineup more, period. I get you brought Barnhart here for defense, but his offense has been atrocious. You need offense right now. Haas is a better bat. Play him. Riley Greene, Grossman, Reyes is your outfield. Until Meadows comes back, then it's probably going to be Grossman hitting the shelf because Meadows will be your everyday outfielder. But Grossman's hit the last few games, so that's a positive. Now we're getting close to the deadline. I'm going to mention the deadline, the trade deadline here, which is like middle of July. I think Grossman gets traded. I think, maybe Fulmer. I mean, it depends what we do in the next few weeks. But we need to have a miraculous turnaround if we want to, be considered, having a chance in the playoffs. Because right now it's 26-40. You're still 14 games under 500. You got to stack some W's. Hopefully that starts tonight. You're on a 2-game winning streak right now. You took the last 2 of your homestand to at least make it seem like, okay, you're playing good baseball going into Boston. Happy flight. So hopefully we can get there and take care of business and continue to play a good quality baseball, which we have the last 2 days. That needs to continue. And by the way, that stat, yeah, we scored 5+ runs for the first time all year in back-to-back games, Saturday and Sunday, all year. It is June what? 20th? It's June 20th today. And you've played 66 games, so it took you games 65 and 66 to score 5 runs plus in back-to-back games. That's a pathetic stat, but that's the truth. That is a true stat. So hopefully we can keep this offense rolling, continue to stack W's, see what happens. Hopefully when I come on here next time, we won a few games, we rattled some games off, and we kind of get back in this thing. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to Miz Monday episode 10. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great week. See you next Monday. See ya.